beards. So, like, where are we, teammate? Come on, man, come on! Party is gone far. Body scumpa. Oh. Putty gumba, Kobe bumpy. Let's go play some. Well, I do need to get the grind on at Fortnite. We're chilling though. We got all summer. I need to get some good pictures and scores though, so we're gonna play some more in the chat. Party, you know he's done by. I got snaps. Bro, 12 people?
Friday. So I've got these eggs here and they're about to die, but I think they can be saved. And the best part is I don't know what's in them, so we're going to find out together. They're rock hard and dented, which is bad. That's very, very bad. To me, that tells me they're severely dehydrated. But we're going to try our best because I'm feeling determined and paternal, and I'm too poor for human babies, so I guess I'll just do shit like this. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. Look, just 1 week in the incubator and things are looking up. The dent is gone, and I'm seeing some veins. Wow, which tells me there's life inside of these eggs. A few weeks later, you can see they're starting to plump up, and now I'm more sure than ever it's going to work out because I can see an embryo. That little outline is its head and is moving inside the egg. That is, oh, life is so beautiful. I hit my knee. Towards the end, I got really tempted to cut them open, but I chose not to. I made the right choice because the next day, we got to meet two beautiful and healthy crested geckos. So there's a lot more to the story. Check out the full video on my channel. So okay, inside this box is an animal that took me over a year to find. But we're first going to make it a home because as much as I'd like to hold it all day, it's a very small and nervous animal. You know, it's not small. It's big bags of sand. I got some excavator clay too. We'll need that later. That's an excavator clay. Excavator. This is one of the cutest animals you've ever seen, and it's extra special because it's from Australia, land of haircuts and spiders. You cannot import or export a reptile out of Australia. That means all the reptiles from Australia that are currently in the US have been here for decades, like bearded dragons. That also means the more rare Australian species, like the one inside this box, are especially hard to find. Just some finishing touches on the enclosure. We've got some leaf litter, and then we've got some water freshly harvested from the gas station across the street, just as nature intended. This is Diplodocus galeatus.
Oh, why did you choose?
Sometimes called the helmeted gecko, sometimes called my cutie patootie, because goodness gracious, it's almost uncomfortably cute. They've got those big ol' eyes to see at night in the Australian outback, and now they can watch me play Fortnite. What should we name it? Inside this box is an animal that took how to make a closed terrarium that could potentially outlive you. Get yourself a jar. Just make sure it seals tight. I prefer this size or larger. And then for the false bottom, we're going to be using Leca. Do not store these near your Reese's Puffs. That really threw a wrench in my morning. One layer above that, we've got some horticultural charcoal, and then one layer up further, we've got some sphagnum moss. And then for substrate, we're going to be using a basic ABG mix. That stands for Atlanta Botanical Gardens. Plants absolutely love this stuff. I don't really like it. I've tried it, and it tastes like garbage. Although I am risking introducing mold to the setup, I'm going to include some cork bark and some sticks from around my yard. We're going to want to choose some plants that can handle high humidity and don't get too large. So I'm going to be using some native moss that I got in my yard, and then some spike moss from a greenhouse, and then some baby tears. Baby tears are usually a pretty welcomed addition to a closed terrarium, and then a very annoying addition to a commercial flight. Springtails are amazing. Their job is to eat the mold. Ice spots are optional, but a really cool addition, and they're great workers too. So I added in some dwarf lights. Little guys, go eat the poop. You're then going to want to give it a really light misted. Distilled water tends to work the best, and then probably almond milk works the worst. And if this goes well, you can never have to open this again. How to make a closed terrarium. I don't like what I just found inside this container. Hi. Okay, there's a little mound. Oh, there you are. There you are. Show your fat butt. This is my favorite activity. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you that hard. And it is their least favorite. Jeez. Behemoth. But it needs to be done, so I made them a deal. I'm only allowed to dig them up once a week, and it has to be for a good reason. How you doing? I just sleep. Sometimes it's for food. They like that reason. And the other time is to check their weight, because that is the easiest way to know if a rain frog is healthy. Tell me where your boyfriend is. Where is he?
I am not a snitch.
Don't do that accent. You're going to get me in trouble. Two are doing good. Good morning, my little king. One is not doing so good. First up, Dumpling, big man, looking good, gaining weight, still very nervous, but we'll give him a pass. Into block jail, while we get big Lois, my fit queen. Holy crap, is she looking so good. But then, unfortunately, you have BBL, who is now starting to lose weight, which means we are going back to the vet for the third. Oh my god, I knew it. I freaking knew it. Look, she freaking laid eggs. So tiny, they look like little peanut M&Ms. Seriously. Wire. Why are my geckos lesbian? Here's the simple explanation. I do have some bad news for some of you. They aren't technically lesbians. Womp womp. But good news is I don't call them my tiny lesbian gecko army for no reason. So hear me out. They are called mourning geckos. Not mourning like the time of day, but spelled mourning because they are mourning a loss. The loss of men. Seriously, this is basically an all-female species. Males exist, but they are extremely rare and usually infertile, so basically useless. Girl power, I guess. But then how do they reproduce without males? Well, technically they're asexual, but this is where it gets really interesting. They can reproduce alone, but are much more successful in company. They pseudo-copulate, the root word pseudo basically meaning not real. Two female geckos essentially pretend to mate, but there's no penetration because no boys are at the slumber party. Sadly, I never filmed it. These two are just fighting over a fly. And all this theatrics triggers ovulation and egg production. But I can't believe I just filmed that. Oh my god! Oh, you're kidding. Good morning. And happy birthday. I'm gonna cry. I'm a grown up. I'm a grown adult, dude. I'm gonna cry. You're gonna have to push, dude. It's way too late for an epidural. PB, welcome to the world, buddy. Come on and join us. Yeah. Good morning. Take a big stretch, okay? Take your time. I've been saving your seat, dude. I've been keeping it warm, man. I'm looking at the egg. I'm talking looking at the egg. It doesn't look too good. Welcome to the world, little buddy. How did you fit in there? How did you fit in that egg? What we're doing now is basically just putting him right back into the incubator. Just like that. I'm going to let him chill. Are you breathing? Oh, yeah. The tiny creature inside this egg is about to hatch. She doesn't know this yet, but her life's about to be off to a very weird start. I'm putting the egg into one of my nurseries, and a few days later, I found this. Apparently, she escaped, and it's a miracle we found her inside my office. Yo, get me a proof-on cup, if you can. Oh, dude, I got it. But now we need to catch her. She is clone number 34 of my tiny lesbian gecko Arndit. For the last year, I've been letting them reproduce as much as they'd like, and they like it a lot. You can see an adult here, much bigger than the one I'm trying to catch, and she's got eggs inside her tummy. When they're ready, they lay them by sticking them through
we gotta get some pictures. What card do we use, chat? We're gonna use customs. Poti skata. Potty stumpa. Okay, we'll save you 161. I'm trying to make this as good as possible for off-roading. $50,000 down the drain. Oh boy. I mean, I have 20,000, but like. I love my Dingo though. What do you want, Jackson? Nah, my friend, nah.